Oh!
Hey guys, so I have my professional makeup artist here. It's a day late, but we are going to be doing a quick Valentine's Day makeup tutorial for you guys next year. Or it can be an any day.
I mean, you can
any
celebrate
day
this weekend.
Yeah. Step 1. Put a headband on that's pink because it's Valentine's Day.
Step 2, slide your hair entirely back so you look bald. Step 4, skip primer. Skip everything about your face because you're beautiful the way you are. Step 5, use the Naked Urban Decay palette because this thing is old as heck. I'm going to start out by setting her eyes with the shade Naked right here. It's a lot lighter in person. And I'm going to take this not named brush in number 1,374. So I'm taking Naked on this flat shading brush in number 1,703. Step 13, set her whole eye. We're gonna take this somewhat rounded brush by the brand Shady Lane, and it's in number Z4. And then we're gonna take this really pretty shade right here. It's in shade Dark Horse. It's a nice dark brown, but it's actually got some like shimmer to it. So I'm taking that on this other like more fluffy shader. Remember, it's from Shady Lane in number Z. This is a beautiful shade. The fallout is actually lacking. There is no fallout at all. Going for the whole like raccoon eye kind of thing. So we're gonna go back into that dark horse. We're gonna go on the other side. You always want to use a shimmery eyeshadow color in your crease. Like, shimmer in the crease is as good as it gets, you know?
You know, if you scratch your eye that's watery and you get stuff on your finger, you know you're doing it right.
Taking that same Z3 brush from Shady Lane, we're gonna darken up the inner corner and the outer corner.
You gotta poke yourself in the eyes so hard they're watery.
A few times, yes.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces.
To darken this up a little bit, because I think it's still a little bit too neutral and too like natural looking, we're gonna take this color Creep.
But I'm a creep. I'm a widow.
On this tiny little flat brush. This is by the brand Charisse. It is number 1. So I'm gonna take this on the very outer edge, like the very outer edge, and create this really nice V right here. That's just,
yeah, you want to get it all over the face.
all over, yeah. Actually, we might as well.
The eye doesn't end here, it ends here.
Probably fill in your eyebrows now too. We might as well try, right?
Right.
To fill in your eyebrows, since this is a tutorial inside a tutorial, we're gonna take that Creep color still and just.
You want to look a bit concerned.
All right, so I'm gonna do this on the other side as well. And remember, the eye doesn't just end here, it goes all the way out here. You're gonna bring that wing up. Ooh, that one's so good. Holy moly, you need to fix this one. Okay, that one's going in there. Okay, good. You really want your wing of your eyeshadow to connect with your eyebrow. We're gonna still go in with that Creep color right here. We're gonna have Libby look up, and we're gonna just smoke out that lower lash line, okay? You really wanna try for that raccoon eye look. Like, that's honestly so in right now. Yes, I think, do you think we smoked that out enough? Do you think this is a smoky enough look?
Oh my
I think so.
god, I love it.
Okay, to finish off this nice smoky halo, take the shade Toasted. We're gonna get it on this flat shader brush that's also from Shady Lane. It's actually number 7. I guess that's why it's called Shady Lane, but because it's a shader brush, I don't know. But we're gonna take that, we're gonna like literally pack this up. Wait, so we're gonna pack this really good on top of the center of the eye where you left the black out. We're also gonna dip into Hustle a little bit because I really like that purple color. Actually, I'm just kidding. I accidentally put it in the wrong shade, but there we go. I feel like that's actually not light enough, so I'm gonna dip into this Virgin shade. And we're gonna put that on the center as well, just to make sure. And you gotta get that brow bone highlight. And then we're gonna go into this shade Sidecar. We're gonna get a lot of that. We're gonna put that on her inner corner where all that black is, just to, you know, wake her up a little bit. Since we are using so many dark colors, it's just gonna make her look more awake. We're also gonna use that shade and highlight the tip of her nose and the top of her bridge of her nose. And then we're gonna take that creep color once again. We're gonna contour her nose. This is why we didn't use any foundation, because we really want this to be a harsh line. Really make sure that that nose contour connects with the eyebrows, okay? Because that's a super natural shadow right there. And then don't forget to make your nose look a little bit smaller.
You really want to go towards that penis-shaped nose, and you want the eyebrows and the eyes and the side of your face and the nose to all connect together. That's the goal you're looking for. It gives you a great Valentine's Day look, and I love it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
This Rue 21 Pro Contour and Highlight brush, we're gonna take the shades Buck, Dark Horse, a little bit, and a tiny bit of Creep, you guys. Like, you just wanna touch it and then tap off the extra, okay? Now we're gonna contour her face. Really carve out those cheekbones. And I really like to use eyeshadows rather than contour powder because it stays on for so much longer. Make sure that you make it really dark up here by the ear because that's where the most of the like shade is coming from. And then we're gonna contour the forehead as well. Yes, perfect. All right, we're gonna do the jawline and then we're very close to being done, you guys. All right, so for blush, I'm going to take this other Rue 21 blending brush and I'm just gonna dip into all of these powders all at once. And then we're just gonna go right onto the cheeks. The color payoff is so amazing. Everybody, you need to go buy this palette. There is no pigment in it. It's literally so amazing. If you get a palette with no pigment in it, that should be your like holy grail. So for highlight, we're going to take this big fan brush, but this brush is by the brand Busting Balloons, and it is number 84. And then we're gonna go into the Naked Basics by Urban Decay palette. This is just for the highlight. You always want to have a dark highlight. I am telling you guys, if you don't have a dark highlight, you don't know how to do it right. So we're gonna go into Crave, and we're gonna get as much as we can on this brush.
So we have a surprise lip color for my date.
So this is just a lip brush by the brand LMAO. And we're gonna take this color. I just put it on my hand because this is my lipstick. That's the brand, and then this is the name of it. I dip in there and go to town. You really wanna make sure to overdraw the lips as much as possible. I think I did a really good job. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, it's down below, Sweet Caroline with an extra E, MUA, because duh, I'm a makeup artist. Do you see this beautiful stuff on her face right now?
The lips and the eyebrows are definitely my favorite. I think my date will definitely love them. This is definitely the perfect Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. So if you guys do it, send me pictures on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. I'll link all my stuff down below, as well as Caroline's.
Use the hashtag Libbaline if you want to see more of us. Hashtag Libbaline.
Yeah. Comment down below if you want to see a channel of just for me and her. I hope you like this tutorial. I think it's very beautiful.
It's so pretty. It's so natural.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up and a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button.